do a video. No, that's the bedroom. Okay. Let's see. Mic on. It should be. Yeah. Let's open the hair. Okay, so I was supposed to leave the door open, but I had to close it because somebody decided to mow their lawn just when I started recording. But that seems to be the theme of this neighborhood. When I start recording something, very noisy starts happening usually, so just whatever. Today's topic is sort of a personal thing, talking about nothing comes from nothing, and here is kind of why this topic is important to me. So if somebody recognizes themselves from this video, I do not want to hurt anyone's feelings. That is not the intention of this. This is just a real reflection of things. And well, vlogs are my diary. This is my way of coping with things. Like I've said it before, vlogging is an awesome way to cope with things, and you can look back easily on what has happened and how you've grown from it. Now this weekend I did a lot of night shifts. I've done a lot of night shifts before, but this weekend I was just really tired. I've been doing two works at the same time. I've been doing this. I want content creation to be my full-time thing. I want photography to be my full-time thing. So I've been concentrating on that, but I am an ER nurse when it comes to my day job. So that's what I do from, well, not 9 to 5, but from 9 to 5. Well, in the night, you know, I do a lot of night shifts. Well, this weekend we had the pleasure of having one of my fiance's friends over, and that was really important for me because I want my fiance to have her own life, have her own friends come over. Her friend was having a hard time and realized that I was having a hard time, and kind of just brought up the subject to my fiance that, am I good enough for her? Am I good enough for my fiance? Because I feel that she felt that I'm grumpy and I'm just not interacting with them enough. And well, to me that felt like she was asking the question, am I enough for her as her fiance's boyfriend? But you never know these things. And that kind of hit me really hard because I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing a lot of stuff and just didn't know actually how to cope with it at first. I felt really hurt because these people, this friend in particular, I've seen her like a handful of times. She doesn't know me. I usually say that there's only one thing that hurts me a lot, and that's being accused of something I didn't do. And that's what it felt like right now, or back then, like a day ago or 2 days ago. It felt like I was being accused of something I didn't do, because those people don't know me. Those people, sometimes I feel like they don't want to know me. They don't come and talk to me. They don't ask about my hobbies and stuff. They're not that interested. But yet again, I've been tired and I wasn't interested in their life either, so I'm really sorry about that too, but that's a fact. Like I said, been doing a lot of things, and that question, that subject that my fiance's friend gave out just brought me to this kind of mood that I just really have to talk about. Nothing comes from nothing. Just a few days ago I watched Casey Neistat's video where he's doing random things, renting out a car, well, sort of like renting, but doing a collaboration with a firm that rents out cars, and that car gets stolen and random shit happens, and that was kind of awesome. Then I see Peter McKinnon's video where he's giving out a backpack, and I just felt like, am I doing enough? I feel like I'm doing nothing and nothing comes from nothing, and it's easy to do those kind of videos when you just have the money and you live in a place like New York where random stuff happens and you just get good videos and good stories from it. But that is the wrong way of really looking at those things, because those dudes, Casey, Pete, they've been where I've been. They've been small-time creators at one point, and they've had to do a lot of things. They'd have to do something to get to that point. So that's where you come to that something makes up something. Now, I don't live in a big city like New York where the closest coffee shop is across the road. Hell, my coffee shop is like 3 kilometers away in the city center. And this city isn't populated, it isn't dense, there's really never ever anything random and exciting happening, and that just means that I just get to put in the extra effort. And when you're putting that extra effort, you get the feeling that when you come to a close with things, it's extra rewarding, right? And the thing is, I love tech. I love all kinds of tech. I love camera gear or everything related to cameras themselves. I love reviewing tech, overviewing tech. And it's pretty hard in a place like this where pretty much everything is just forest and lakes. It's beautiful, I tell you, it's beautiful, but it's hard to find any places that rent these kind of things, for example. And those places that do, they're really overpriced in my opinion. Like getting an R5 for $200 to $300 per day. If I want to review it, I need a week, and at that point it would be pretty much the same to buy my own R5. And I'm not at the point where companies send me stuff to review. I wish I was. That would make things pretty much easier. And as seen in my feed, as I've looked at the numbers, tech usually brings the most viewers. Sometimes I get lucky, I find gear, I find stuff for cheap, maybe somebody that loans me that stuff to test it out, to review it, but otherwise it's just spending money, and I guess it's spend money to make money. Don't do that, don't spend money to make money, just find other ways to do the stuff, do that stuff if you're into that stuff. Now, are you thinking about content creation? Are you thinking about switching to something else that interests you other than the thing you're doing right now? Well, here's a hard fact that's hard. It's a hard fact because it's hard to hear. We don't live in this dystopian world where you can just quit your day job and start doing the thing you love. For example, me, I don't have savings. I don't have anything that would support me to do this full time, and I have to do it during my work times. So that's why I kind of do 2 jobs, this and my nursing job. And just for closure, you're doing this for you. Hang in there. You're not doing this for anybody else. You're not doing that thing you want to do for anybody else. You're doing it for you. You are responsible for your own happiness and your own achievements and goals. So just hang in there. You know you're gonna make it someday. You just have to keep on trying and working hard. And life is hard work. I'd rather work hard than regret not trying. If you liked this video, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon because it helps out a small-time creator like me a lot to get videos out there. And I'll be seeing you on the next one.